Hi, welcome to a lovely day in Glenumbra. I'm afraid there's some good news, bad news. I recorded a session, but I forgot to record the session. So I'm going to do some reconstruction with another character. She's also an Arcanist. Zeragar is a follower. So we're just going to go ahead and do the Glenumbra main quest, which I finished up. The Zone Story, one of the chapters. So returning to the orc, who's definitely not an agent of the crown. Wanna go push?
You're back. What happened?
Levesque had some protection.
I thought I heard some noise upstairs, but you don't look any worse for the wear. Did you let that snake Levesque live?
He's alive. He gave Martin Lerno information about secret tunnels in the castle.
Martine the merchant? We need to know everything. Get inside Lerno's manor. Look for anything that can shed light on what they're planning. I'll stay here and keep an eye on Levesque, so take anything you find straight to Captain Erison.
Very well. Okay, so I also advanced the storyline for Tales of Tribute. I'm not going to redo that. In fact, I can't redo that because every single character of mine has done that storyline. I'd have to make a new character and catch up to that point, and that I'm not going to do. So it was just the card fight with Renobi.
I beg of you.
We beat her. She was sad. We were happy.
By the hidden moon!
Oh, I've got too many. Okay, I think I've got too many quests marked. Too many main quests. Hold on. Alright. Barracks note. Martine, your ships are more than adequate to transport our agents. All you need to do is deliver the cargo. Once night falls, we'll emerge from the crates and use Levesque's maps to get us close to King Casimir. Angoff will be pleased with the chaos caused by Casimir's death. The kingdom's leaderless ranks will offer the Bloodthorns little resistance. Overcoming the south will be easy and Glenumbra will be ours. Rest assured that you will be compensated very well for your loyalty to the Bloodthorns' cause. See that those crates are not disturbed. The agents inside must stay hidden until the time is right. If they are discovered, I will perform the deed myself, and then come back for you. Do not fail us, Varric. So we'll miss a few lore books that I read.
What do you want?
Might miss a few books, but I don't really want to try to guess which side quests I did or did not do.
What are they
But I do
thinking?
want to make sure that I get the main storylines for the zones covered.
Most of the royal family is safe, but his lordship is brave. Most of the royal family is safe, but his lordship is brave and stubborn. He refuses to leave the throne room. I need more information to convince him of the danger he's in.
King Casimir's the target. Assassins are hiding in cargo crates on the docks.
His lordship. Keep this quiet, or we'll never find the assassins in time. Divines help us if the king is killed. It could destroy the Alliance. I've taken every precaution to protect the royal family, but the king refuses to lay low. We need to find those assassins.
I'll search the harbor.
Good. Talk to Sisana Atabas. She oversees the docks. Tell her what you discovered and she'll help in any way she can. Now hurry. The king's life is in danger.
I'll talk to Sisana.
We cannot be swiftness.
Master Merrick, where are you?
Unless this is about cargo, I can't talk right now. I'm extremely busy.
Captain Arison sent me. The king is in danger.
The assassins are in my port. Find these snakes and kill them, but do it quietly. I don't want to start a panic. I'll alert the guards. If any of these conspirators get past you, we'll cut them down.
Check for sneaky crates.
You're too late. Varric's already on his way to the castle. Your king is already dead.
So she is an Arcanist, subclassed as a Necromancer and a Sorcerer. So the skills are all going to look a little bit different. She's level 50, so she and Zarethvar adores her. So
Master Merrick, where are you?
Your timing is impeccable.
she's pretty much been with him since level 1.
In the name of the king.
See, there's a notice over here. Knights of the Dragon. If you're intent on joining the Knights of the Dragon, you must understand our purpose and our way. Some confuse us with the Dragon Guard. We are not devotees of the Empire of Cyrodiil, nor were we created to slay the dragons of old. We were created to serve His Majesty the Dragon, the King of Daggerfall. We're the sword and the shield of Daggerfall's king. We are his elite soldiers, his honorable sons and daughters, and his most loyal protectors.
For the Knights of the King!
Yes, sir.
My lord, you must go now!
I will not. The dragon does not flee its lair.
They're coming for you. Wait, what was that?
Death to the king.
Get the king out of here. Go!
Flank, now!
Okay, so these assassins will continue to come. You need to follow the king and protect them.
What do
There
stand in Angloff's way?
is the dastardly Beric.
To the side!
Pray for mercy.
the sides!
Head upstairs and protect the king.
Good riddance. Captain, this isn't easy for me to say, but I want to apologize for ignoring your warnings.
It was nothing, my king. I apologize if I was impertinent in my duty.
Not at all, Arisen. Rise, please. In service to Daggerfall, our friend here is to have any support the Watch or the Knights can provide.
Of course. We'll do whatever we can to help find Angoff and determine his motives. All of Daggerfall stands behind our hero.
Okay, so I am now the hero of Daggerfall.
It would seem that the captain's concern for me was well-founded. You saved me from this assassin's blade, as well as from my own foolishness this day.
I did what I could.
Indeed. The body on my floor proves that. Who was this man who came to kill me? What did he want?
The assassin was Varric, but he worked for someone named Angoff.
Angoff? I've heard this name whispered by my agents. The royal spy master reports of unrest across my kingdom, stirred into a froth by this Angoff. But that's all we know.
They wanted to create chaos by assassinating you.
Creating chaos is a method, not a goal. It's a means, not an end. There's more going on here than chaos for its own sake. We must get to the bottom of this.
I disagree with that tactically. It is a means, end. You want chaos in the middle of action, you want chaos at the end of action. You want your enemies to be chaotic all the time. That is a goal. It is also a means, but it is an unpredictable means and a more predictable goal. Is there anything I can do?
Oh yes, my friend. I hereby grant you special dispensation to investigate the villain Angoff in my name. But you must keep this quiet, for we don't want to tip our hand. I shall never forget your service this day, however.
Okay. So that is Daggerfall City's main storyline. I've saved the life of the King of Daggerfall. And now if I go into the center of town, there are town criers that will give you updates on the storyline. So if you go to certain centers of town, so now
Honor and steel.
Yeah, it's you. Huzzah. So now people will...
It's the hero who saved King Casimir.
Now they will recognize me. Okay. Ooh. Bone Goliath is up. Alright, so... yeah, we're raising our necromancer skills. Nice. Okay. Criers are usually here. Ish. Oh, she's a crier and she's not... well, she's not crying. Okay. They'll usually...
Hear ye,
There
hear
we go.
ye! Travel through the woods of Daenia is highly discouraged at the present time. An unknown corruption has agitated the usually peaceful spirits of the Vale.
Okay. Alright.
Zithrabar.
That is the Daggerfall storyline. We also did Bad Man's Hollows, which this character has not done. So this was a public dungeon. So you can do public dungeons at any time. You can go back in. A couple of caveats. I believe that the bosses only give Equipment drops the first time you kill them. I don't know if you have to wait an hour or a day or whatever that is. It's been a little while. But you also can't repeat the quests. So I'm gonna do the quests for this public dungeon.
Greetings in his name. We're always pleased to have new faces join us.
Join you for what?
Why, the Harvest Festival, of course. Go on inside and see for yourself. Talk to Curator Nicholas if you'd like to join in the festivities.
There are lots of public dungeons. This is one of my favorites. It's one of the ones that I will always remember. And I don't just remember because I did it, you know, an hour or so ago. I remember it, you know, I even remembered it before then. Beautiful spot. Lovely festival grounds. I mean, it's a dungeon, so it's not like, I mean, you don't really come in here like, ooh, they're gonna give me candy. You know the candy's poisoned.
Welcome to the Harvest Festival. Is this your first visit to Badman's Hollows?
Badman's Hollows.
The Badman is one of the old gods, the source of all strife and the god of crop failure. According to local tradition, appeasing him will ensure a good harvest. Superstitious nonsense, but an excellent excuse for a festival.
How do you appease the Badman?
First, we gather baskets of fresh apples and bags of hardy grain. Then we burn them on the sacrificial altar in his honor. After that comes the feast. Help us gather the offering, and I'll see that you get a seat of honor.
Sounds like a fair trade.
May our humble offerings bring Sheor's mercy upon us. Then we feast.
Do you really believe this offering will bring a good harvest?
Like I said before, it's probably just superstition. But as my great-uncle Nicodemus used to say, it couldn't hurt.
Do you always let strangers participate in the festival?
We're a friendly folk here in the Hollows. We share our traditions with all who would respect them. And it's always nice to see a fresh face at the table.
Okay. Gather grain and apples.
Brothers and sisters, the newcomer has made an offering to the Badman. Join with me in celebration.
I'll take one if you're buying.
Badman, stern hand of the harvest, master of blight and plenty, accept this gift. Feed and grow stronger.
May his hunger never be sated. May his roots grow ever deeper.
So this is the point that you should nope out, because you just heard them praise the Badman, and grow ever stronger, and roots grow deeper, so... I mean, of course we're gonna do it.
Well done. As a final step, you must scatter dirt on the fire.
Why dirt?
According to the legend, just as our crops feed on the soil of the Hollows, so too will the Badman feed. Also, it's a tradition. Humor us.
So, just a PSA, don't participate in local rural harvest things that have to do with fire and sacrifice. If you watched, you know, a large proportion of the horror films, it never turns out well.
You're not one of them. Please, you must help me.
What's going on? Where am I?
Help me get free of these roots. Then I'll explain everything.
What do I do?
The dead shock over there. I killed it before these roots grabbed me. Cut out its fire gland, then use it to burn away these roots. Hurry!
An insane sacrifice is the name of what we are fighting.
Lucky you came along when you did. We've got a lot of work to do.
I was at the Harvest Festival. How did I get here?
That was no harvest festival. Those people are Daedra worshippers, and we're in terrible danger. We need to get out of these tunnels.
Is there a way out of here?
We're directly beneath the tree. Except it's not a tree. It's a minor Daedric lord. The tree's roots are the key. He channels dark energy through them to keep this pocket of oblivion from collapsing upon itself. Destroying the roots will hurt him.
How can I destroy the roots?
The same way you freed me. Use shocklands to burn the roots in these caverns. That should weaken him. I'll work on planning our escape. Once you've burned the roots, come and find me.
I have a few more questions.
Yes, I'm sure you do.
Who are you?
Eveline. I was part of a circle of mages testing the boundaries of conjuration. I'd say we were wildly successful. Mortal terror notwithstanding.
What did you summon?
A minor Daedric lord. On this plane, it manifests itself as a giant tree at the center of the Hallows.
Is this all the work of the bad man?
No, this wasn't the work of any Breton god. The being we're dealing with is a Dromora lord. It adopted the guise of the bad man to lure the gullible into its trap.
Why exactly did you summon this thing?
The search for divine knowledge, natural curiosity, lots of reasons. Look, if we knew it would corrupt our circle, impersonate an old harvest god, and drain the souls of the living, we certainly would have reconsidered.
Would you? Where are we?
Deep beneath the roots of the tree.
But how is all of this inside a cave in Daggerfall Harbor?
We're not in Glenumbra anymore. The Hallows and these tunnels exist on another plane, a pocket realm. The more the tree grows, the larger this realm becomes. If left unchecked, it could destroy half of Glenumbra.
Well, that's probably bad. Okay, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bosses. This is a group event. I should be able to solo it. And I'm just going to be moving down to this direction to get started. Especially with other people. Oh, hey. Zareth Var just unlocked an ability. Good job. And a gold antiquity lead. Nice. Okay, you see 2 corpses of this boss lying here already. So it is a public dungeon. There are other people killing the world bosses. Well, this is not a world boss. Killing the mini bosses. Oh, you can hear unhappiness and shaking when that happens.
Fascinating. The roots do not consume you. Well, that may prove useful.
And you are?
The name is Finveer. I was part of the circle of mages that summoned the Dromora Lord, now posing as the bad man. I can help keep his power in check, but I'll need your help.
What do you need?
The Dromora killed many of my circle. Their undead bones wander these tunnels, clutching the gems we used in the ceremony. Bring me some of them. If the Dromora is banished, I can use them to prevent him from ever returning to this realm.
Consider it done. Okay, another dead mini-boss. We're searching for dead conjurers. And burning roots. Okay, I'm gonna go down this way. Oh, that's right, I can't. Okay, here's one of the mini bosses. Bloodcraw with 2 4-bores, which are essentially blood ticks. Big blood ticks that originate in Grotwood. Okay, we'll give him the gems.
Well, is it done?
Here are the ceremonial gems you wanted.
Well done. Once banished, the Dremora will never be able to return to Nirn. Thank you for your assistance. I hope this ritual will somehow make amends for my part in this whole sordid affair. Farewell, friend. I'll be sure the ritual goes properly next time.
I wish there weren't a next time. Alright, we're gonna keep looking for roots. Alright, there's a route. I'm gonna see if we can go do the group event and circle back around. Alright, there's a route. Okay, group events are intended for groups. They can kill you quick, but probably...
You show me Joan's mercy.
Giant snake mother. Okay, I got 2 gold scrying leads, that's good. The first time you complete the dungeon, you get a skill point. I'm not sure if we get another skill point for finishing the quest. Ah, okay, here it is. Ooh, not doing a great job on this one. Okay.
Make some well-placed bets, and you may be lucky enough to double that find. A useful find.
Okay. It might be worth it for my characters to... Someone else is using that. When they unlock it, I'm not sure I can open it if I'm not in their group. But I'm not going to interrupt them in the middle of it. Okay, no, they looted it, and that's okay. It might be worth it for me to unlock some Thieves Guild stuff, just so you can see the benefit of seeing these items glow. So there are a couple of quest lines that I might consider unlocking just so that I can see items in the world. One would be the Sijic line, because then you can see like elemental rifts that have enchanting stuff, and another one might be the Thieves Guild. So you see this character can see a lot more glowing. There's a lot more loot available to her because it's lit up.
What might you make with that?
So this is Ledger Domain. I probably bought the skill line for this character also. I don't really... The Thieves Guild line is very long. I do like it, but it is very long. So what I may do with my character is start it enough to, you know, start it and loop through, because that way I should be able to see more. But again, the limitation with skill points is a pretty big choke point, so I will likely do that. I still don't want to buy points or skill lines. I want to gain them through exploration, so... Let's see over here, it's probably a rune? Ah, no. Mushroom.
Well, you got his attention. I can feel his energy shifting. He's angry.
I hope so. I've been burning his roots.
You've definitely got his attention. Now we need to take the fight to him. Here are the shocklands I collected. We need to find a way to feed them to the Dremora directly.
Curator Nicholas said that the items we burned on the altar were fed to the bad men.
Nicholas lived? Traitorous, lying bastard. He was part of our circle. If he's alive, he made a deal with the Dremora. But you may be right. The altar may be the answer. We must get you back to the Glen.
Okay, so transformed, burnt,
We were
smoking,
wrong! He is angry!
Brother Gobert on fire, and then dead. So this is probably one of the first public dungeons that I ever did, because I started as a Breton in Glenumbra. And I remember being really impressed with this. It's good environmental storytelling. It has a good twist. I liked it a lot, so it stuck in my head as something that solidified my interest in further playing the game. Even though I did quit shortly after, because at the beginning they didn't have this, the craft bag. You had to carry everything in your inventory. And if you look at how much crafting stuff I have in my inventory, and then imagine trying to categorize this and carry this between multiple characters. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Why I have like hundreds of... So they did all of that. And then I had, I mean, I was just... like... It's still going. So, they didn't have this in the beginning, and I was just horrified at how much time a day I spent. So, say I gathered a water hyacinth on 3 or 4 characters, I have to trade it to the bank, stack it. It was crazy. So, as much as I love this place, I couldn't stand the inventory, but they have improved it.
So much death.
Caveat, they've improved it if you have gold account. If you don't, that bag doesn't exist for you. So if you're going to play the game, be willing to pay for it. It sucks if you don't. What happened here?
You live? Of course. His anger came after you were consumed in flame.
Anger?
Soon after you were sacrificed, the bad man became enraged. He turned on us, rained death upon the grove. It was consumed in fire. And now you return. What did you do?
I burned the roots below using these shalt glands.
Of course! That may be the only way to defeat him. Quickly now, burn the shock glands at his altar. He'll be forced to consume them, and they'll burn him from the inside out. You must hurry. It's our only chance.
I should probably kill him, but he's my favorite voice actor in this whole thing.
You dare to oppose me?
Hard for me to kill that guy. Okay.
I felt it. A shift in the plains. Is it done?
The bad man is no more.
We should leave this place. With the Daedra banished, the Glen will collapse in upon itself. Thank you for all you've done. I hope you'll have the good taste to not mention that I was involved in all this.
Okay. Take the portal back out. So now on the map, since I've done it, the frame will be white, even though the center is still black. But the frame will be white, and that's how it alters on the map. Okay, we're at Naramo, who is the 3rd member of the crew. We rescued Crafty Larissa, and we rescued Jakar, now we'll rescue Narama.
Miraculous. To think that the Dwemer of Old Volenfell settled as far as Stros M'kai. My brother and I have scoured the ruins' exterior for some time now, but we have never been able to get inside.
Why do you want to get inside?
Several reasons. One is that Headman Bosek commissioned me to explore the ruins. A fascinating aspect of Dwemer ruins are the ancient mechanisms to be found inside. Bosek thinks to use them in Port Hunding. I need to get inside to investigate.
Perhaps I can help?
An excellent suggestion. I believe this automaton can unseal the door, if it can be reassembled and controlled. I have its control rod, but 2 focusing crystals seem to be missing. Find them, and I'll do the rest.
What can you tell me about the Dwemer?
Some call them dwarves, a race of brilliant artisans and metalworkers who possessed great ingenuity. They built vast underground cities filled with remarkable inventions. Now such works are all that remain of the Dwemer.
What happened to them?
None can say for sure. Some believe they achieved divinity. Others claim they were consumed by some folly of their own. Perhaps both are true. But long ago they vanished, the entire race, leaving little but their marvelous treasures behind.
Treasures?
Dim the gleam of avarice I see in your eyes. The treasure I seek is knowledge, worthless to any but a scholar. Those who help me acquire this can expect to be well rewarded, however.
Okay, the focus crystals are... So you can see the dotted line that makes the road. Head north and take the trail up. It isn't quite a road.
Cannot be stopped! Swiftness. Show me your claws!
I've reassembled a spider, but I must be able to control it. That reminds me, did you find the crystals?
Yes, I have them right here.
Splendid. Now, I just insert them into the rod like so. By the way, I hope you can destroy this mechanism if it attacks us. Let's see here. It works! I knew it would, of course. Into the tunnel you go. Now to get that door open. At long last, Berserk! Come, we'll talk of our next move inside. As you see, Headman Bosek's trust in my skills was not misplaced. nor was my faith in your prowess. Will you assist me on another task?
What do you need?
Despite the age of these ruins, I suspect the usual defenses are in place. As I am averse to danger, would you explore the ruins to locate any Dwemer generators inside?
Generator? What's a generator?
Oh, I suppose I'm the only one who calls them that. Independently apportioning dynamo core is a mouthful, but the Dwemer built them to last for generations. I say generators to honor their enduring nature.
What do I do if I find them?
This control rod will keep our new friend loyal to you. I suspect the generators have been damaged over the years. You'll need to escort the spider to each and bid it to repair them.
Second scrap of Adubert's journal. To be off the ship and back on land, the sea is not for this one. Night falls and we make camp outside Bisthark. The others are wary but suspect nothing. Finally, something to hold above Morantar's head to make him squirm, to think he did not even recognize his former slave. Reminding him would be delightful. Scrap of Edvar's journal, separated from the others. Can't let them escape. Disable the devices, perhaps? Too close to fail now. Even if it means this one's end as well. Morantar won't get what he desires. Secrets will die here, with us. Construct's dynamo core. Source of power for luminoid construct. This factotum part should be assembled with the rest in Xenon's workshop in the Clockwork City. Ooh. It's gonna take a little while till we get there, guys.
Excellent work. Bisthark breathes again. Now, for a personal project. How would you like to earn a little more coin?
I'm listening.
As you see, we are not the first to enter Bisthark. In truth, I accepted Bosek's request to explore these ruins only because they contain something I want. Something I believe others died trying to obtain.
What's that?
Knowledge is the greatest treasure. The Dwemer guarded their secrets as a king protects his gold. In Bisthark, the Dwemer hid a set of schematics, mechanical drawings that I greatly desire to possess.
And you need my help to find them.
An easy task. Those earlier explorers likely retrieved them, only to find themselves sealed inside Bisthark through some treachery. Their misfortune is our gain. We must find where they perished.
Fine, let's go.
There may be more constructs waiting on the other side of this door. You go first. So, the schematics were here. Someone took them.
Dwarven cache. The dust layering the bottom of the
These
chest has been
writings could
disturbed.
prove crucial to understanding the schematics. My
Whatever
brother should be able to decipher these. Interesting. Continue looking for the schematics. I'll meet up with you shortly.
Dwarven cache. The dust layering the bottom of this chest has been disturbed. Whatever the chest held, those contents are missing. Dwarven writings. The writings are indecipherable. Dwemeris. Save for a set of translated phrases scrawled by a different hand. Raise the skystone, forged in black fire, sound the change, broken in infinity, enact the reunion. Hi! Okay, I'm taking the pie. Three of us is German. Okay. Audhubert's claims proved to be true. We found the island. The Rorcan really did come this far. Still, I'll watch him closely. Never trust a Khajiit. Clever bastards, dwarves. The rightmost bridge secured with traps, the left with hidden constructs. Only way past is to sneak. Polonaro and his tomes. Just what are we looking for? The elf tells us nothing. Open the chest. Sealed shut. Trapped. Skittering in the pipes. Drums. Drums in the deep. Yes, the spiders come out of pipes in the walls. Oh, it says the only way past this is sneak. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill him.
You give me no choice.
The schematics. And there is a corpse. Note from Morantor. Polonaro, I've arranged for your transportation and secured a team to aid you, including the Khajiit, who claim to know the location of Bithzark. An agreement will ensure your safety and that they will follow your commands. Leave the menial tasks to them. Do not share any information they do not need to possess. Uncover and translate any information that will be of use to us, but your primary task is to retrieve the schematics. If the others have not already found their fate by this time, kill them. Once finished, use the spell I taught you to return to Skyrim. I will await you in the laboratory. We are close. Do not fail. Okay. Okay, there's Clanker.
Ah, there you are. I was just coming to, help you.
Uh-huh.
I hope you found what we were looking for.
As promised, I have your drawings.
The schematics are mine at last. Splendid! This places me in your debt. What would you ask of me in return?
Help Captain Kayleen with the heist she's planning.
I hear Kayleen intends to head towards the Isle of Betnik. The ruins there greatly interest me. But first, I will assist you in this heist. I must get the schematics to my workshop. Join me if you wish to return to town. Come, Clanker.
Clanker the spider.
Good to see you back in one piece. Hey, the captain's looking for you.
What's going on?
Thanks to your work, we can go ahead with the heist. We've even got a few extra sailors clamoring to join our crew. You should talk to the captain upstairs.
I'll go speak to her.
You're back. Found anyone else to help us with the heist?
We're moving along.
Ha! I knew you'd get it done. Who needs the old crew, those traitors, when we've got you helping us?
We've got a crew to rival the legends. Time to make some money. Don't you agree?
I agree. What now?
Now we're ready for the real challenge, the heist. The target's Bosek. That slimy bastard's finally going to get what's coming to him. We're going to steal his sailing logs.
His sailing logs? Really?
His sailing logs are the key to our fortune, friend. They're the records of every ship that's docked here, every stolen cargo they've unloaded, and every illicit payment made to Bosek.
How does that make us rich?
Those records are worth a fortune to King Vaharajad. They're written proof that Bosek has violated the king's order to stop raiding Breton shipping. With those papers in hand, the king can threaten to destroy Bosek if he doesn't stop.
The king's agreed to pay you for them?
Absolutely. His envoy is on the dock now, waiting. As soon as we turn over the sailing logs, he gives us a fortune in gold. The trick will be getting into Bosek's palace, stealing the logs, and getting out with them. That's your job.
How do I do it?
First, you need a servant's disguise to get into the palace. The papers are in a lockbox on the top floor. Bosek has the only key. Slip this powder into his drink, then grab the key.
And then?
The lockbox is always guarded. The guard's not bright, but he'll raise the alarm if anyone tries to open the box. Deal with him quietly. No stabbing. Lambour and I will have the ship ready to sail when you return with the papers.
I'll be back soon.
Oh, yes. Hello. This is fascinating. Did you know the Dwemer had devices to rapidly mince fruit?
Naramo, can you help me get to Bosek's lockbox?
I can offer help with the guard, perhaps. You wish to deal with him quietly, correct?
What's your idea?
I removed this device from Clanker. When pressed, it produces quite the incapacitating shock. If you would test it for me, preferably on a living subject, I would be grateful.
I'll take it. Thanks, Naramo.
Let me know if there are any lingering effects. Twitching, mainly. I'm quite curious about the twitching.
I remain and will pray for patience.
It's a wonderful day for a sailing trip, isn't it, friend? Especially if it gets me off this rock before Bosek chops off my head.
Jakarn, can you help me get into Bosek's lockbox?
Bosek keeps the key around his neck, cinched steel. I'll get the key off Bosek. Meet me out back.
Sounds great, Jakarn.
Get your disguise and meet me out back. Leave Bosek to me.
Quite the motley crew, aren't we?
The voice of Crafty Lavrissa is the voice of Vex in the Thieves Guild in Skyrim. What do you think of Captain Kalian's plot?
She's right. You need a disguise to get anywhere near Bosek. Fortunately, you have me. Just say the word and I can have servant clothes waiting for you at the palace.
Thanks, Larissa. I'd love your help.
My pleasure. Meet me outside the palace. I'll pick out something special for you.
I'm tired of sitting here, Maloro. We should head to Saintsport. This waiting rots my limbs and wearies my mind.
Mirmazi, Radi.
What is it?
Well, look who's come to pay a visit.
Did you find a disguise for me?
Oh yes, try these on. I'm sure they'll fit you just right. In the meantime, I'll just continue my sweep of the palace.
Okay, when you put on a disguise, it goes into the accessory slot. Okay, letter here, letter to Headman Bosek. I demand that you take immediate action against the traitorous Captain Helen and her band of sea drakes. They've held the island's only lighthouse for over a year now. In that time, 18 ships have run upon the rocks. I have no doubt that Helen is sabotaging the lighthouse to wreck these ships, leaving her minions to loot the broken hulls. While this greatly enriches her, she pays no taxes to you. Is this not a crime? Trade is your currency, and shipping your life's blood. What do you think will happen as a result of Helen's piracy? Ships will seek harbor elsewhere. Food will stop coming. Will you eat lizards? Mud crabs? Rats? What will you do when you run out of wool for clothing or leather for shoes? If trade with your fiefdom ceases to be profitable, your new regime will be short indeed. I implore you to gather your bloody fists and any fools you can buy. Send your army to Saintsport, rout the Sea Drakes, and take Helen's head before she grows even more powerful. I am your staunchest ally in Glenumbra, and will be so as long as our partnership remains profitable. Silence, Helen. Let our partnership not wither. If you leave Helene's greed unchecked, the next head on a pike may be your own. Your friend, Lady Brunman.
Onsi's bones, what is it now?
Have you seen Headman Bosek?
Shouted at you too, did he? He just went out back to carouse with the latest slatterns from the mainland. Best hurry up and refill his drink. You don't want him running out of drink.
Fewer people staring at me than I anticipated. What a strange time you live in.
Ah, my lowly servant. You're just in time.
What happened to Bosek?
My dear friend Headman Bosek is sleeping off the attentions of these two lovely ladies. They are quite a handful, and an eyeful, too. Why don't you take the good headman's key inside for safekeeping?
I'll do that. So I'll use the Dwemer device on Helthar. Look. Lots of twitching. Romy will be happy to know that. Okay, you can take your disguise off by right-clicking on it and unequipping it from the menu.
My friend, welcome back. Do you have some good news?
Here's the shipping logs, Captain.
Here you are, Tharwab. The shipping logs that show Bosek's defiance of the King's decrees. Come on, it's time to go. On your feet, man your stations. Prepare to sail.
Finally, home to Betnik. I've missed my clan.
Before we leave for Betnik, talk to the crew. Get familiar with them. It'll be a long trip.
The spearhead's no maiden's breath, but at least she doesn't have a giant hole in her side. I'd be happy if we never saw land again.
When active, Dwemer spiders have an extraordinary capacity for learning. Now I have to stop Andrillium from teaching Clanker to bring him drinks.
Stros M'kai is a depressing place. Too many red guards waving their damn swords around. At least on the spearhead, no one wants to kill me except Irian. She'll come around. She's crazy about me.
What do you want?
You're sailing with us?
Of course. I'll pull my weight, unlike Jakan. He's not getting near another woman until I'm too old to stop him. And we Altburn live a very long time.
Okay, but live your own life, honey. Don't let him dictate your future. And you're just, I mean, come on, grow up.
Captain Colleen took her time getting off this damned island. Doesn't surprise me. Orc problems aren't her problems. But we'd be stuck here if not for your help. I won't forget that.
Before we leave for Betnik, talk to the crew. Get familiar with them. It'll be a long trip.
I'm ready to leave now. Let's sail.
Then we leave for Betnik, an orc island that hasn't yet joined the Covenant. I hope to change that. Lembor's happy to go home. She may try to thank you with ale. My advice? Make it to 6 mugs. You'll have a friend for life.
Dear God. 6 mugs. No. Okay. Betnik is the starter zone for another faction. So I am just going to run up here
Help
and
someone in need?
grab the Way Shrine. And we should be caught up. We finished the Glen Umbra and Stros M'kai storylines twice.